Hello, ladies. Hello, hello, hello. I am hoping that it is putting you on mute. That would be amazing as I am going to record this training tonight, hopefully. For those that struggle to make the call tonight, or maybe you guys want to watch it back. I would say if you are driving or you're doing anything else, then you're probably not going to get the most out of this. My advice would be to take notes and then implement. That's the thing with these types of trainings, ladies. One, you need to be the sponge so you can soak up all the information. And then the second element of doing any training is to then implement it into your daily, implement it into your business so you can get the results. So tonight, ladies, we are going to be going through a social media training. I'm hoping by the end of this, it will give you an insight on branding. It will give you an insight on setting a vision, the action and the expression, and also the experience that you can give people that are looking into your social media from today onwards. Social media is a pretty special place. I think we'll all agree that social media allows us to connect with anybody in the world. Like, you have literally got the world at your fingertips. And if you want to build a global brand, guess what? You can do. You're just going to make the decision today that that's what you want to do. And then, your actions then will be around that. So you can bring your social media to life and attract the right people into your audience. Okay. So tonight, we're going to work through this workbook, and then I will show you where you can find this workbook if you are wanting to sort of implement this strategy into your own social media. And what I would say, ladies, is pick one social platform that you're going to sort of implement this strategy into. And then once you've mastered it, and what I mean by that is you've done it for 30, 60, 90 days as a minimum, you can then duplicate that onto all social media platforms, but you want to master that one platform first. So some of you might be thinking, right, well, how do I determine which social media platform I want to be putting this blueprint into? My personal advice would be the one that you are getting the most interaction on, the one that has the most sort of following on, and the one that you are most comfortable on would be my starting point. Okay. So that's where I would start. Most of you, it'll probably be Facebook. All right. Especially if you came from my previous company, that is where we sort of all formed, is on Facebook. But you'll all have your personal preference. I'm having one ear on Maddox. I don't know whether you can actually hear him in the background. He's like, I don't know what he's doing, but he sounds like he's being strangled at the moment. So if you can hear him, apologies, but I will try and stay focused on this because I have got quite a bit to go through with you tonight. So, ladies, you don't need to know about me. But if you don't know who I am, my name is Kate Louise Amer. I am a full-time professional network marketer. I have been in the industry now for 11 years. I couldn't see myself doing anything else. I absolutely love it. This business has allowed me to go from the struggle of juggling my responsibilities, my finances, the desire to have more, gone from struggle to thriving, ladies, in basically 11 years. And this is all around being a full present mother. So I'm telling you now that if you want this business to work for you, you can make it work. One of the things that have been my biggest sort of, I would say, what's the word? I've got a hustle heart, ladies. Okay. I can't be beaten. I'm hungry for more. I'm starving for success. And I think when you've got that little bit of hunger and you've got that sort of hustle heart, it separates you because you will not give up. Okay. When shit gets hard, when life gets hard, you will continue to show up for your business. Okay. And that's what I really want to do, is inspire you tonight to drop the excuses. Remind yourself of where you've already come from and what you've already achieved being a part of MMC. and decide what the vision looks like for you. Okay, so I was tired, ladies, of trading my time for money, missing out on precious moments, and that's when I discovered that you could make money online, joined the industry, fell in love with what it could do for me, but very quickly I found this newfound purpose, ladies, and that was to help women like you make money too. Okay, so the first element of training is social media, learning the ins and outs of social media so you can thrive online, because the online selling space is, I mean, ladies, you want a piece of the pie. Okay, the social selling space is where it's at. Most traditional businesses now are going online. They are, bloody hell, even your Tesco and your Asda and your food shops are now online. I got my delivery this morning. It's bloody magical. I don't need to fight now down the bloody aisles for what I want. I choose what I want online and it comes. And that's just the society that we're in. So please do learn these skills, implement it into your daily, and watch yourself fly. These skills that I'm going to teach you tonight are exactly what I've implemented into my business as well. And ladies, if you have got a question, please do put your hand up and I will unmute you, because I do want you to get the most from this as well. And if you don't understand it, then you're going to struggle to implement it. Okay. So social media marketing, let's go through some of these exercises. So first of all, branding yourself. Ladies, this all starts, and I'm not going to overcomplicate this because this isn't a logo, this isn't a branding, this isn't a, oh my God, I've got to pay out the nose for a website. None of that comes yet, right? It's understanding why you are here. Why did you click join? What was it about this business, MMC Global, Reset to Riches, Pharmacy, that made you say yes? Please know why you are here, because that is the start of your brand, the vision of why. Once you've got a vision, everything else just happens. It just happens. So there could be a couple of reasons why you started this journey. Maybe you're just plain burnt out from the 9 to 5. Maybe it's that you want to be a stay-at-home mum. Maybe it's that you want to provide more financial support. Maybe it is that you want to stay at home with the babies, or maybe you're going through some challenging times at the moment and financially you're struggling. Whatever the reasons are, please make a note of them tonight and figure out how you can start talking about your vision and why you started more often. And girls, I want you to get it out your head that talking about why you joined is boring, because it's not. There is going to be lots of women out there that are exactly where you are right now, and your voice is going to inspire them to say yes to you. And that's what branding is all about, attracting women that are just like you. Colette, you've got your own story. Sadie, you've got your own story. Louise, Michelle, Christine, you've all got your own story. But are you saying it enough? Are you sharing it enough? Whichever it is, and whatever the reason, what drove you to this business, that is your brand. That is your brand. So please don't overcomplicate it. Okay, okay. So think about why you're here and share your story every single day. And it's the same message that you're sharing, but you're putting it into your content and you're just saying it in different ways. Does that make sense? You're just saying it in different ways. You're sharing your story in your stories. How mad's that? Literally. There's more people that are wanting to join. So just give me a second whilst I just admit these ladies in. Hopefully it keeps them on mute. I did click that it mutes them all as they come in. So hopefully we're good to go. Okay. So your story and your why is your secret weapon. Use it every day. Keeps you motivated, keeps you inspiring during your journey. And we all know that inspiration is what attracts people to our business. If people are inspired, guess what? They're going to click register. If people are motivated, guess what? They're going to click register. And that's why you showing your weight loss journey. Louise and Christine are doing it fantastically here at the moment. They're on the bloody walking pad whilst they're doing training. Are you going to be sharing that on your stories? Too right you are. Too right you are. Because that's what it's about. Because I know if I were watching you, watching this on your bloody walking pad at 8 o'clock at night, I'd be inspired to get off my ass. I'd be inspired to get off my ass. So how are you showing up online, and are you showing all of it, your whole story, your day-to-day, your lifestyle? Because you will attract who you are online. And if you are not showing up to the very best version of yourself, or the person that you want to become, say, ladies, then that is a little bit of a golden nugget for you. Let's be showing more of the person that you want to become, that level up version of you. That's what I want to see. And this is where niche comes in, ladies, because your niche is basically your content. You know, who are you directly talking to? Or who is it that you want to talk to more so? Is it that you want to attract people that are into health and weight loss? Are they the products that you're sharing? Are you wanting to attract women that want that quick face of makeup? Quick face of makeup. Quick waist. Who is it that you're attracting? Because this is going to help you then master the content that you're putting out to start attracting the right people into your audience. Okay, and it all comes down to what content you're putting out there. And you don't have to be completely targeted to one niche. You can open yourself up to a few to start off with. You know, we say this because that's how you're going to determine what your niche actually is and what people like to see from you. So they always say, Instagram, ladies, it is find one niche and be really specific, because that's what the algorithm looks for. Same wording, same, you know, same sort of post, same sort of caption, same sort of hashtags. Instagram thrives through one niche. But Facebook gives you that little bit of leeway, ladies, where you can literally have multiple audiences. You know, you can talk about your health journey, you can talk about your quick makeup, you can talk about make money online. You can do all of those things. But what you want to do, ladies, is you want to have a nice structure in place so you don't get overwhelmed with having to create content for multiple niches. And you really do want to niche down eventually. You know, niche down eventually, where you become known for that thing. You become known for that thing. And I want you to think about somebody on social media at the moment that has their niche down to a T. You know, where you actually, if you were looking for that particular thing, or you wanted to value in that particular area, that would be the person that you're looking for online. I'm going to share somebody with you in a moment who has got her niche down to a T. She's not in the business, and I share her because I do want you to go and look at her, and you'll see that she is authentically showing up as herself, and she's got her faith in there, and she's got her brand and what she's about and what she does, what she brings to people, and she shows up authentically her throughout her feeds. Okay, this will give you an understanding of what you really want to be looking at. Emily Ford, EMILYFORD. Emily Ford. Go find her on Instagram. Follow her if you want to. You don't have to, but just have a look at her content, how she speaks. Through even a post, ladies, I'm not even talking about her stories and her lives. I'm talking about how she speaks, her language that she uses, the people that she's trying to attract. It's a different sort of level, ladies, and that's the level that I want to get you girls to, okay? And the only way that you get there, and I've seen Emily Ford evolve over the past 11 years through being on Eric Worre's stages as, you know, a network marketing professional, to now having her own brand that has, you know, it's in Forbes. She's got a multi-million hit podcast. The way that she presents herself, her voice, it's attractive. It's attractive. 1 second, ladies. And then, ladies, I want you to go and look for somebody that's in a similar niche to what you want to be known for. Go follow 3 or 4 and just watch how they show up online. Success leaves clues, ladies. If there's somebody within, you know, your niche market that's, you know, similar personality to you, shows up, you know, giving education, entertainment, emotional connection, very similar to the way that you are, that will help you with how you then want to show up. I'm not the most creative person on social media. I have key people that I follow every single day for ideas, you know, ladies. Success leaves clues, even for the people that are successful. They have their own mentors without the mentors even realizing that they're learning from them. So go follow people that are in a niche that you want to be known for, whether it be the health game, the fitness game, the nutrition game, whatever it is, the beauty game. Find those people, follow them, and watch what they do. Look at the hashtags they're using, the captions they're using, the trending sounds for the reels. Make notes, duplicate what they do, obviously with your own personality on it. Okay, just gives you ideas. We're not all always creative. We've all got busy lives, you know. We've only got so many hours in a day to do what we need to do. I think we'll all agree. And that will just shave time of failing forward, ladies. I want you to be successful. I want you to be successful in the next 30, 60, 90 days, not 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now. I want you to be, you know, next 90-day run, I want you to be successful in your branding. So this is just going to sharpen that and speed it up for you. So we're already ahead of what I've just been talking about. Maddox has just gone like, you know, a few more decibels higher. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you're messing my chakras up. You're messing my chakras. So, top engaging niches. This to give you some ideas, okay, of niches that you could be looking into. Finance and wealth. Well, guess what, ladies? We have a low ticket wealth magnet with pharmacy. The highest paying direct selling company in the world, the highest paying, with affordable luxury products. You can be talking about pharmacy. You can be talking about pharmacy. That could be a niche market because it's wealth. You know, it can help people make money, honey. Then you've got your fitness and your wellness. Well, hello. We've got the NutriPlus range. Tick, tick, tick. Niche number 2. Done. You've got your online education. Guess what? MMC Global, what you're a part of. MMC Global, online education, learning. We have calls every Wednesday. You know, we have these every Wednesday. We have our school training app with how to get started and launching strong. Then you've got your personal development. You know, what could it be personal development wise? It could be fitness. You know, it could be wellness. It could be breathing exercises. What could you bring to the table that's personal development wise, that's going to help people learn and grow and develop? Relationships and dating, not for us. And then passive income, which obviously that's there as well. So passive income is there as well, which is, you know, digital tools, digital marketing, which I really want to help you, ladies, over the next sort of 12 months, be able to create your own digital tools for your niche market. So understanding your niche market is then going to help you make an additional income from what we're already learning about today later on down the line. Okay, so understanding this is really important. So can you see here as well where you've got a broad niche? So you've got your target audience health niche. Boom, that's broad. but you can really narrow it down where it could be that your target audience is healthy eating for families, you know, because you're attracting, say, mums with large families, say, for example, if that's your niche. Does this make sense? Give us like a thumbs up if this is making sense. Please ask any questions as well in the comments, because I will go through the comments at the end once we've gone through the training. Okay, so ladies, the power of social media, we've spoke about this. We've got a low cost promotional opportunity. We've got an opportunity for people to register for free. That's unheard of. Yes, they've got to add some products to the basket or enroll with one of our kits, but we have got an opportunity, and you want to be using that as your promotional offer on your social platforms, okay? If you're not sharing that low ticket business opportunity, that financial niche, then you're missing out. You're missing out because it's a niche that people want to hear more of. So please figure out how you can add that into your social media, okay, as a starting point, because that is where the money is. The more people that you have in your organization, the greater business that you're going to have, okay? So the power of social media is massive. You've got an opportunity to grow your brand awareness, connect with your customers, and reach potential buyers. And also with our business, not just buyers, but people joining your organization as well. Okay, so referencing, I'm just going to reference Facebook at the minute. So the best platform, Facebook is the best platform to share your photo collections, your product listings, and for people to purchase your products, because you can put your links on and things like that, okay? It's the best platform to reach a broad variant of audience as well, because like I said before, if you've been on, I would imagine that most of you have been on Facebook first before anything else, and that's where your people know you, like you, and trust you. And those three elements are the most important when you're building a business on social media. So you've also got your Facebook Live. Now, what I'm hearing on the grapevine when I'm doing one-to-ones is that Facebook Live seems to be a little bit slow. The algorithm's a little bit slow. Please don't use that as an excuse not to go live, okay? SJ is probably one of the best at being the most consistent when it comes to live. You might not get a lot of interaction on it, but you're going to see people viewing it later on, and that live never goes away. You know, it could be 7 days, 10 days, and this is the thing with Facebook algorithm. You start getting more interaction on it 7 to 10 days later. So we've got to be making sure that we're referencing our content later on through the week as well, and that we're not forgetting the content that we've already created, because we could be losing out on potential customers and people joining as well. So yeah, that's a top tip. And the tip there, what I said at the beginning, start with one platform, master it, and then add another. And that's why I'm not going to mention Instagram, TikTok, or Pinterest at this moment in time. But this guide, ladies, is available to you in guides in the MMC Global Group, but also in our school training app as well. So this is downloadable, printable, all of the things, and it's free. It's there for you. So please do reference it when you can and go back to it as you're wanting to add more social medias into your more social media platforms into this strategy. Okie dokie. So we're not going to talk about Instagram today, but we all know the importance of a bio. You know, your bio is, I like to call, it's that first exposure. You know, it's that place where you get to make a statement, you know, and this is going to determine whether they're actually going to say yes to you or no to you at this point. You know, are they going to follow you, or are they going to scroll past? So it is really important of what your bio actually says. So it should include who you are, what services or products you are offering, and a call to action at the bottom of your bio. And there's an example here, click the link to get started. Yeah. Just something really simple that is going to have people not just looking, but also doing the thing that you're suggesting as well. So your profile picture needs to be a really clear photo of you, I always put mine on the back of a background, whether it be a white one so your face pops out, or a black one so your face pops out, or your brand colour so your face pops out. That is, you know, again, another top tip. Your name should be your first name and your industry that you're in, because that is an SEO as well. So when people are searching for, say, income online, guess who's going to pop up? Miranda's going to pop up, isn't she, on here, because she's got passive income mama in her name. Okay, so that's something to think about if you're on Instagram. Facebook works a little bit different, but you can say the same things on there. You will see that mine are very similar, but Facebook only allows you a certain amount of letters. So you will have to shorten it down. Now, here's another little golden nugget. I struggled to shorten mine down, so I put it into ChatGPT and said I need it to be Facebook bio. It needs to be a Facebook bio, and it can only have X amount of, you know, letters, and it did it for me. So ladies, please use the tools that are there for you, the resources that are there for you. Don't burn yourself out, burn your head out trying to, you know, figure it out. ChatGPT can help you along the way. Okay, so that's there for you. Another tip as well is your highlight section. So Facebook and Instagram both have highlight sections, and this allows you to put snapshots of your products and your other branding content. So if you haven't like updated these in a little while, my advice would be to do it. I've not updated my Facebook ones in a while, so I'm going to be doing that straight off the back of this call, refreshing, resetting, all of the things. Now, I have done it on my Instagram, and if you want to go check out my Instagram, you'll be able to see what I've got there. But everything is niche specific. So I've got my motivation and my wisdom on one highlight. I've got another highlight, which is about my story and what I offer. I've also got another one, which is about Maddox, because that is one of my niches, children with autism. And then I have how to make money online. So I've got a few highlights there, and I've put story highlights in there that explains everything that I am about. So if somebody clicks onto my profile, the first thing that they're going to do is, one, they're going to read the bio, but then they're going to have a look at the highlights. Then they're going to have a look at your account and see what you're about. So that is just going to be able to give them sort of a roundhouse ballpark of who you are, what you're about, what you bring, and basically your vision and your niche and your customer experiences. Okay. Please do have a testimonial highlight on both of your platforms. A testimonial highlight. So your testimonials are the most important when you are building products or a business like ours, because your testimonials are key, because people coming in that maybe are interested in joining you or buying your products, they're going to click the testimonial and going to have a look at everybody else who are having results with you. So let's build a testimonial highlight from today. Let's get that down. If you haven't got one, let's make one. Okay. And people need to see testimonials daily. So important. Okay, dokie. So understanding the algorithm. Okay, this is key. Firstly, ladies, algorithms are different on everything that you're doing. So you've got an algorithm for your stories, i.e. your news feeds. So your story news feed, then you have them for your post, you have them for the reel. They're all different. So, you know, just to bash your head a little bit more, there's nothing worse, but there's a couple of little tips and tricks that I can give you, so that if you don't understand this, because I tell you right now, I don't understand the freaking algorithm, and it's changing every day. It's a nuisance, but I've learned some little tricks that have helped me sort of not master it, but like trick it a little bit. I trick it a little bit. So the first one is, before I post anything on my social medias, I like and comment and build sort of, you know, that visual. So I like and comment on people's content. So I go on my own news feeds and I like and a comment, and I just make sure that the algorithm knows that I'm online and it knows that I'm engaging and I'm using it the way that it wants me to use it. So that's my biggest tip, okay, is that. Then post 15-20 minutes afterwards. That's just going to boost it. So anybody that you have liked and commented on there, well, guess what? They're going to see your content, okay? It's going to boost it to them first. So make sure that the people whose post that you're liking and you're commenting on, the people that you're actually wanting to either buy your products or join your organization, it's not just, say, pharmacy influencers that you're liking and commenting on. So utilize that little bit of time before you post to just trick the algorithm a little bit. The other one is that you are using your messenger, especially on Facebook, and that's where, we're starting, aren't we? So your messenger needs to become your best friend. If you are speaking to people in your messenger, the algorithm sees it as a relationship, okay? So when you are going live, when you are posting, when you're in your stories, again, you're going to come up top of those people's news feeds. So I try and take everybody into my messenger at some point. Now, some days it's a little bit more difficult because some of my stories, I can have 2,000-3,000 people. I'm not going to get through all of those. But you guys have got an opportunity right now to engage with everybody that is showing up in your stories. Who's watching your stories? Who's showing up in them stories every single day? Let's take it to Messenger. Let's boost the algorithm as much as we possibly can so that you start to get more engagement on your content from the people that you are wanting to join your business and buy your products. Most important. So a couple of factors that make up the algorithm: user history. So if your content is what, other users are looking for, hey, then you're going to show up. So for example, if people are putting in health supplements or make money online and your content is around that, then it's highly likely that they're going to see that content. Profile, trends, relevance, popularity, location, all of those things add to it. And that's why you'll see that when you are doing a reel, say for example, it's got now where you can add location, you can put trending words, you can choose relevance and popularity by choosing the right sound, say for example, or caption. So utilize the tools and the resources that are on all of your content strategies, i.e. stories, reels, posts, so you can beat this bloody thing. Because honestly, the algorithm is your worst enemy on social media. And if you can crack this, you will start to get more followers, more engagement, more sales, and more people joining your organization. Okay? So please make sure that you are putting your locations and everything on everything that you're putting out there. Okay, and it'll tell you before you do it. It actually says, do you want to add your location? Do you want to add trending sound? Do you want to add relevance, i.e., what is this about? It lets you choose topics now, doesn't it? On your reels and things. So just something to think about. Okie dokie. So we've already gone through all of that. We're one step ahead. Sorry, I'm just too advanced for this. Too advanced. Okay, so the best takeaway that I can give you, ladies, for beating the algorithm is show up and engage. Oh my God, she said it, consistency. I said it, ladies, consistency. Consistency with your vision, consistency with your content, consistency with showing up, and consistency with engagement. Liking and commenting, building relationships, using your messenger, it all is going to help you, beat the algorithm and understand the algorithm, okay? The more that you do it, the easier it's going to get. So another thing that's really cool about social media is it does allow you to have insights. So if you have got a content creator Facebook profile, you will be able to see your insights, your content interaction. Do you all see overviews? Do you all see overviews? If you don't, you can go into settings. On Facebook, you go to settings and you can change your account to a content creator account so you see all of this. And you really do want one, ladies, because you can actually earn from your content now as well. So you can actually earn money, which is just ridiculous, isn't it? But you can. And there's people earning thousands and thousands, in fact, millions, through just putting content out on social, and, you know, adverts get put on it, say, for example, and they're making money per advert being open. It's crazy. So make sure that you have got it on, because again, it's an extra revenue stream for doing what you're already doing, which is posting every day. This is going to show you want to see pluses. You want to see greens on these overviews. And I'm telling you, ladies, if you stick to a content strategy from today and you start niching down and knuckling down and having that one message that you're putting out there, you know, attracting that person, then you will start to see greens. Trust me on this. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days from now, you will start to see greens. So it will tell you how many accounts are reached, how many are engaging, and how many new followers you've got as well. And you want to be looking at that regular. If you're on a business page, it does tell you a little bit more, okay? It gives you insights like how old they are. You know, what are they into? Where do they live? You know, who's watching you? Are they in the USA? Are they in Portugal? Are they in the UK? You'll be able to see all of those analytics as well, which is just insane. And you do want to be looking at these regular as well. And you do want to sort of like beat your best every month. Let's get better at everything that we're doing, even our overviews. You know, this is treating your business like a business, ladies. This is taking it to the whole new level. You know, you can access your insights on everything. Your posts, your reels, your stories. It will also help you determine which content is performing better, what you're getting the most engagement on, and that will help you strategize what then you want to post the following week. You know, if you know that your makeup reels are getting more interaction than your walking motivation reels, say, for example, then guess what you're going to do more of? You're going to do more of the makeup, aren't you? So it's going to help you sharpen your niche and put out the content that your market wants to see. Oh, it's genius. It's genius. It does mean that you're going to have to put the content out to see what sticks, ladies. But over time, you're going to be able to master it. And that's what it's all about. So there's 4 forms of content. We have talked about a couple of them already. Reels, stories, posts. The only one we haven't mentioned is carousels, but carousels are more for your Instagram, and we're not there yet. We're not talking about that yet. But your carousels are like where you've got to kind of flick through. You know, it's telling you a little bit of a story in the posts. That's what a carousel is. So let me see what else we've got, because we've got a lot of sections. We're probably not going to be able to go through it all tonight, but I'll get through as much as I can without keeping you longer than an hour. I don't want to keep you any longer than an hour tonight. So you have got many forms of content. You know, posts is probably the one that you all feel the most comfortable with. You know, you just put a few words on, put a little picture on or a little video, and off we go, and it's lovely. Simple photos. Posts are great to promote your product or advertisements, introductory announcements, launching your brand, you know, sharing your messages and you know, your testimonials is great. You do need to be putting posts out there. You know, we say 1 to 3 posts a day is more than enough on Facebook. Don't really want to be doing any more than that. It was really popular years ago, but reels are now the star of the show, which we all know. People watch them, people engage with them, people share them. So if you're wanting to reach a wider audience, reels is where the magic is going to happen. So this is the most popular type of content across all social media platforms. I think we'll all agree. They can be short and they can be long format. Short used to be the winner. 7 seconds. It was like 7 seconds, capture people's attention. But actually now people like to watch vlogs, blogs. This is the day of Christine. This is the day of Vicky. Come to work with me. All of that stuff. People want to see that, believe it or not. You could literally do B-roll, ladies, throughout the day. And actually, I'm going to make one. and I'll post it in I'll post it in the MMC group so you can see what it looks like. But you could literally B-roll, right? Piece it together, put a trending music on it, put a caption on it, voiceover if you want to. Come to work with me. This is me getting ready. Oh, Luke, I'm on my morning coffee. It's Cherokee coffee. Do you know that it has this benefit, and this benefit? And we're off to work, driving along the car, listening to some motivation. Da, 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 da. Do you know what I mean? Oh, I've had 3 clients today. This person, this person, this person. Look at the transformations and take them on a journey with you, whatever it is that you're doing. I was looking at Vicky then. And like, Vicky is a hairdresser. She could literally do this and start attracting what I know her niche market is, which is salon owners, women that are interested in buying her products, because her niche is our Revive range. Okay, so know your niche market, know who you're talking to, build content that they are going to like to watch. They're going to want to come to work with you. Let's see what it's like being in the salon. Yes, please show me. Even I'm interested, and it's not even my niche. Okay, so Reels is really great for that. Trending sounds along with your videos, boost engagement. People want to see a little bit of everything, okay? Quick Reels and the longer Reels. Let's do them all. Okay, and then you've got, forget the carousels, but it is more educational, but we're not going to talk about that now. And then your form of content, stories. So stories, I like to see it as this is your life. This is your life in story format. Don't be afraid to show everything. You know, snapshots of throughout your day, what it looks like. Stories is where people are going to get to know you, like you, trust you. It allows them to sort of see testimonials, behind the scenes, shots of your workplace, shots of you doing this business. You know, even this Zoom tonight, you could be doing a little B-roll, 7-second, put it in your stories. Do you want to be on the next call? Register and join us. Register for an account and join us. Be on the next one. Learn. You know? You should never stop learning. Let's be saying these words to people, inspiring them to come and be a part of our community. It's so much more than just selling product. Love that. So show people the workplace, everyday life. Experiment with your polls, your questions, your countdowns and other stickers. You'll be able to see that I use countdown a lot. Gets people excited. Oh, what's she counting down to? Is it a holiday? Is it a new product launch? Polls. Invite people to interact with you. Questions. Allow people to engage with you. Experiment with all of the stickers. And the one that I love the most, link, ladies. Link. Showing people where they can buy the product, where they can join. Like, I do it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times a day. I'm not just doing it once. I'm doing it multiple times. That's okay. Stories is where it is at. And again, ladies, you'll be quite shocked actually that the majority of you will be getting over hundreds of views. If your account's open and you've got the little world sign, your account's an open account. If it's not, you need to change your settings and make sure that it's an open account. You will be getting hundreds of views on your stories if you are consistent. Okay, hundreds. And that's what it's about. So please experiment with all forms of content and see what is your, say, forte. Yeah, you know, what people like to see from you. Okay, right. Content strategy, simple terms. You don't want to become just a product of the product. Okay, this is the hard part, because it's very easy to fall into, and I do it all the time, ladies, because I love the products and I want to help people with the health and the wellness, and it's very easy to fall into that because I'm taking the products, I'm using the products, I want to share the products. But think about how you can add value. How can you add value when you're talking about those products? Maybe talk about the benefits and how it's transforming your gut. You know, say, for example, if you're talking about a detox coffee, you know, what it's doing for you, taking them on a journey using the products rather than just trying to sell to them all the time is key. So you can promote your products a lot. Of course you can. You know, if you don't, then you've not got a business, and people expect to be sold to if you have got there in your bio that you're, you know, that you've got a business. You're not trying to hide behind it by just saying you're a mum of three and, you know, you're this, that, and the other. No, you're a network marketing professional. You know, you're here with a business opportunity to help people make money. Like, if that is in your bio, then you can talk about it. If your bio says that you're a health and wellness fanatic, then you can talk about the products and services. So just, that's why your bio is so important and your highlights are so important, because your content should be around all of that, you know, because that's what they're going to expect from you. So that's a top tip. Do not try and constantly promote the products, but add value around the products, educate around the products, entertain with the products, emotional connection, i.e. your journey, your weight loss journey maybe. Documenting that, showing people how you're doing it, tell them the benefits, what you're doing. That is all valuable to somebody, rather than, do you want to buy this? Do you want to buy this? Buy. Nobody wants that. They want the value first. Value, then pack them with a punch. Here's where you buy it. Value. Pack them with a punch. This is where you buy it. That's what it's about. Okay. So, again, I'm ahead. ABC content strategy, 3 pillars that I want you to think about: education, emotion, entertain. I talk about these strategies all the time. So with your education pillar, content that is educational, provide tips and solutions to people's problems, ladies. Think about your niche market. Provide tips and solutions to problems. Now, remembering previously when I said about the algorithm wanting trends, this is where you could then start looking at what's trending in your niche market at the moment. And you could start creating content that solves problems, gives tips and solutions, educational stuff around the products and the services for your niche market. I'm hoping this is all making sense from now. It's good stuff. Told you it was good stuff. So that is then going to engage your followers long term. And the only way you're going to engage your followers is if you're putting out the content often. So educate. I always say you want, you know, it could be Monday's educational, Tuesday's emotion, Wednesdays are entertaining, and you just rinse and repeat. 3-day rotation, 3-day rotation. So you're not overcomplicating it for yourself, because this is where we don't get things done, when we feel overwhelmed. So we've got to prevent the overwhelm by just setting yourself a daily thing. Right, okay, my reel or my live, all my posts are all going to be educational on Mondays and Wednesdays. You know, all of my emotional content is going to be just so then you've got a nice simple routine. And as you start to sort of understand your pillars, you know, it'll just become natural. You know, it'll become natural. But for the meantime, let's just set the pace for ourselves. Let's set some days. Your emotion is your why. It's your story. It's your emotional aspect into your content, because that's how you can then relate to other people. You know, it's that relatable factor. When I'm taking people on a weight loss journey and I'm letting people into that side of what I do, that's uncomfortable for me to share my before and afters. But I share it because it's that emotional connection to my audience of why my products. So listen, you've got a why for everything, and you've got a story for your product, story for your business, and a story, your personal story. So your emotional connection can be around all 3 of those things, ladies. Doesn't have to be just your story of why you click join. It's your product story. It's your personal story. It's your business story. You've got them for all. So let's just bring some emotion. And it's not that you've got to bring people to tears when you're talking about your story. It's that emotional connection of, oh my God, that's how I feel. You know, oh my God, she's speaking to my soul right now. I need to be in with this. That's what it's about. And that's why weight loss is great. That's why testimonials are great. That's why sharing why you use these products, why you join the business, why you are here is key for that second pillar, that emotional connection to your stories, okay? And then third is your entertaining. And I'm not saying you're all going to be going around dancing or being comical or sharing bloody, you know, I don't even know, like just crazy stuff. I see loads of things going on. It's all great. And I do love it. And that's probably the most things that I share is that entertainment factor. I love that stuff. I do show up online for a lot of that. You know, some of the stuff when I'm not doing business is kind of looking at all of that stuff. So the entertainment part is just showing your sense of humor, ladies. It's the things that you enjoy. And I try and share some of the things that I watch just so people can kind of get to know my sense of humor. You know, I shared one the other day actually of it was a young lad and he was in the changing rooms with his mum and his mum's got this outfit on and he's going, what, mum, you're killing it, and I'm like, oh my God, it just reminds me of our Leo, and I shared it with that on there. So, you know, I let people know why I find that entertaining. So that's some things that you can do to bring the entertainment in until you figure out your niche market. But it's just about, you know, not taking yourself too seriously. It's about, you know, sharing your personality with maybe the music that you're listening to, the things that you like enjoy out of work, that you might not think that people find entertaining, but it actually is. You know, I love watching Vicky's stories when she's doing her yoga poses. You know, when she's at yoga and she does that fast, she does like this fast thing on a yoga. And I'm like this, watching. What gets you like that online? What gets you like that online? Because that could give you a little bit of an idea on what people like to see. And could you bring a little bit of that into your social media? Your own personality, your niche, the things that you enjoy doing. Because trust me, people like watching pimple popping. I think, I don't know. I'm like, that can't be real. That's strange. But people will sit for hours watching that stuff, ladies. So what you think Mike's not entertaining is entertaining for somebody else. Okay? So just something to think about. You don't have to just dance and do silly things. There's other things you could be doing that is entertaining for other people to watch. Just a thought. Okie dokie. Attract, build, convert. Okay, so pain point. Pain point. So answer common questions, tutorials, tips, tricks, and free information. So, for example, ladies, attractive content. This content is designed to attract new followers, okay, and get them interested in your brand. It solves a pain point, it answers questions, and it provides value that will entice new followers. It should be inviting, engaging, and enjoying to the consumer, okay? Attracting people in with your niche market. Then you've got build. Your building is this purpose of content is to build relationships, foster engagement, share information, designed to educate, grow, develop your audience. Think about how you would connect with a friend, gain like, know, and trust through your following. Okay. And then convert, this content is designed to persuade the viewer to take specific action. Such as making a purchase, subscribing to an email list. Typically, it's used in conjunction with a build content. And it gives a clear, concise message to your target audience to tell them exactly what you want them to do. So, couple of examples to build. So, attract, you know, answer common questions. So, FAQs. I do this a lot. You'll see me do this in my stories a lot, where I'll say, ask me anything. Now, when I do one-to-ones, people say to me all the time, Katie, but nobody asks me anything. Do me a favour, ask yourself the questions you want to mention. Okay, so for example, if you put content out that's business related and you're talking about the business, or you've shared some stories about the business and you ask me anything, you could ask yourself, oh, is it really true you get 55% commission? You can ask yourself that question. Now, if you've not got another profile on your content, so for example, you haven't got another Facebook account or you've not got another Instagram account, you will probably need to go on your husband's or your friends and do it on your friends, so that the questions go there and you can then show that somebody's asked you that question and you can answer it. I do this at least twice a week. And you will not believe the response that I get. You won't believe it. People then are going on joining because I've answered questions that they've sat there wanting to ask me, but they're too afraid to ask me. But I've answered it for them. So ask yourself the questions. Tutorials is another one that's great for attracting people. Or it could be not even a tutorial. I mean, if you're doing health and wellness, it could be making up your wellness drink in a morning and you're walking them through that, say, for example. You know, it's showing them how simple it is. And the pain point for me with a shake is that people think, oh, it's going to be too messy or it takes too long. So think about what the pain point is, why that person won't buy, and then show them in your content. Does that make sense? So tutorials, i.e., you know, quick face makeup, mine's always quick because my niche market is busy mums. Busy mums, busy mums. So all of my sort of content is around that. So I always use the language of quick, simple, easy. Yeah. So think about the language that you're using to help you with the pain points. So I hope that helps. Now, building, what helps you build relationships? Sharing your story, going live, opinions, being honest. You know, if you've got an opinion about something, let's share it. People love it. You know, behind the scenes, showing people, building that trust that you are doing what you say you're doing. You know, you're not just a robot online trying to take people's money. You actually are building a business and high value information. Okay, high value information. So if you are good at something, and I know I keep mentioning Vicky, but it's because she's in my eye line. Vicky's good at her. Her high value information is teaching people about, you know, it could be a hair up, it could be, you know, how to look after the hair, how to wash the hair, how to grow the hair. Very easy to slip in our hair products into that, isn't it? If that's how you're building that trust. And then you're converting content is results, it's testimonials, it's product highlights, it's sales and promotions, it's all of that stuff. That's how you're going to convert. And it's stop making excuses and just ask for the freaking business, ladies. There's no point sitting there understanding your pillars, understanding what content you want to put out, but then you're not bloody asking people, do they want to buy? Do they want to buy? Do they want to join? So, yeah, let's be asking those questions. And I always do call to action, especially if it's on a reel. I ask them a question with my content to increase the engagement and to convert. So for example, I'll say, drop a fire emoji in the comments if you want to learn my 3 steps on making money online. Bunch, you know? And if that person wants to know how to make money online, they're going to put that fire emoji. And then guess what? I'm then going to engage and I'm going to give them those 3 tips, as well as join me, register here and learn more. You know, because we've got more carrots than just, do you want to make money? We've got multiple carrots. We've got come and learn how to sell on social media. We've got come and join our community. We've got come and travel. We've got so many elements and so many pathways that are exciting about this business. We want to be sharing all of it to convert. Okay. So just some ideas for you ladies, and please do put more pain points down for yourself. This is why you really do want to print this off at a later date to help you pin down some pain points. I mean, you want 3 as a minimum, 3 pain points that you're going to execute with your content moving forward. And you know, you can add on those later if you want to, but again, remember what I said, overwhelm stops us from getting started. So let's just focus on 3 pain points of your niche market. Mine is busy mums. Who are yours? You know, and let's figure that out, and let's start growing our content around those people. Okay, now viral reel recipe. Now, this is a formula that never fails, ladies. It really doesn't. Every single reel moving forward needs to have these 6 things. Number 1, text on screen. Text on screen. You could have the most amazing reel, but if it's not saying something, there's no caption on there, then there's nothing for somebody to stay till the end and figure out what it is that you're wanting from them. So text on screen is key. So stop and scroll headline. All text needs to be there where they can see it. Number 2 is value. Provide value in every post to keep your audience engaged, and follow content strategy to help you do this, the strategy that we've just spoke about. Your call to action, ladies, CTA. Every content that you should have out moving forward should have a call to action. Every post should have one. And switch up your CTAs for better engagement as well. And what I mean by that is don't just use the same one, do different ones. Now, we do have a full call to action. We have your grabbing hooks in this guide. So, which is your text on screens, okay, grabbing hooks. And you've also got some call to actions as well, just to give you some ideas, all in this guide. But for example, it could be like, if you agree, save this for later, DM me with any questions, respond with emoji to learn more, follow me on my journey. Call to action is telling them to do something that you want them to do. It's an activity that you want them to do. Okay. Text on screen is captivating, grabbing hook. So for example, doing this changed my business, ... you know, or ready to level up your hair care routine, ... and then call to action, drop a fire emoji to learn more. Yeah, on your reels, on your content, on everything that you do. Please don't overcomplicate your reels and your content moving forward. This should be game changing for you. Okay, so again, your caption should be a teaser of the beginning of your caption and include words related to your niche. That should make sense once you know what your niche market is. Hashtags, they say 3 to 7 relevant hashtags now, all niche and content related. So again, if you're struggling with your hashtags, ChatGPT, ladies, ChatGPT, let them know what your content is about. Key phrases, this is what it's about. Give me 3 to 7 relevant hashtags for this reel. Okay, that's it. Really simple, and that's just going to help you with the relevant hashtags for the content that you're putting out until you get a rhythm with it. Okay. And then trending sounds. Look for the sounds that have an arrow next to them, which will then indicate that it's trending, that it's the algorithm is captivating those reels and they're getting boosted out more. So the ones that have got a little arrow at the side of them will help you with that. Okay. So worksheet instructions for this first part of our social media training. Review the 3 pillars and the 3 types of content. Okay, review the 3 pillars and the 3 types of content and create your strategy around it, ladies, the next 30 days. Fill out your ideal audience worksheet to determine who you will be talking to directly. Who is it that you're talking to? Create your 3 main pain points of your ideal audience that you want to focus on based on your answers from the ideal audience worksheet. So create your 3 main pain points. And basically just fill out your ideas for your pain points in the boxes and come up with 3 content ideas for each pain point. Okay. And then what you're going to do, ladies, is you're just going to rotate. You know, like I said, 3 day, like I said, educational. Choose a day for educational, choose a day for emotion, choose a day for this, and just move the pain points round with those. Boom, 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 for the next 30 days. So I have got a little sheet for you in here, which gives you 30-day content ideas. Again, this is available in the guides in MMC. So you've got each day for the next 30 days, you've got an idea. You've got to bring that idea to life, okay, with what we've just learned. So behind the scenes, what's that going to look like? What text on screen are you going to have? What call of action? What hashtags? What trending sound are you going to put on it? Introduce yourself, share your why. And remember what I said, it's not just your why. You've got multiple whys. Just choose one. Don't overcomplicate it. Quick tip for your niche market. Yeah. Did you know post, testimonial, product promotion, storytell, fun fact, teach a 3-step solution, advice to your past self, stop doing this, start doing that, common question you get asked, what you love about your product, success story, mindset shift, sneaky peek of a product, create a Q&A, managed time tip, reintroduce yourself, welcome new followers, 3 things you did wrong, collaborate a reel, go live. There you go. 30 ideas, bring them to life with this strategy. Ladies, this workbook is massive, okay? We've got a lot to go through. You can go through it at your own speed, and there's lots of training, but we've gone through the logistics of the training tonight, which is what I wanted to do. Know that this business, should I say, this strategy will work for any business, any niche market, okay? Understanding who you are, your vision, what you want to be known for, will determine what content you're going to start creating, okay? And there's no wrong or right answer. You know, you don't have to be a certain way, show up a certain way, post a certain thing. Like, anything can work for you. That's the beauty of social media. But if you can understand the way that sort of the back office of social media works and what they want you to sort of post and do and how to do it, that's then how you're going to master it and start attracting followers, and you'll start getting the engagement and the sales and the sponsoring, okay? So nothing that you can do is going to make you fail, is what I'm trying to say. Everything's going to be a lesson learned. You're going to learn, you're going to grow, you're going to develop. There's 2 things that you can do from today. One is that you take all this information and do absolutely nothing with it. Or 2, you take it in and you implement it. If you do the latter, ladies, your business will be in a very different place 30 days from now. And one thing that I do know with the 11 years of experience that I got is that anything that you do for 30 days is then a habit. And when you create healthy habits in your business, it then just becomes very natural. And you will just do it without even realizing it. You won't even need a content strategy because you'll know what people want to see from you. And that's how you're then going to start to really develop. So the next 30 days are crucial to create the healthy habit. After that, 60 days, 90 days, that's when the hard work from the commitment and sacrifice that you've made to put this in place, you will start reaping the rewards. And I'm telling you that those of you that do it now, I could expect double, if not triple promotions in November. So August, September, October, that's your 3-month rotation. Come November, you are not even going to believe your business. You're not. And that's from somebody that has years experience, okay? Years and years and years of experience of knowing how systems work. And you can't be the hardest worker in the room and not get the rewards, okay? So find your hustle heart, find 15, 20 minutes to sit down with your own thoughts tonight on what we've just spoke about. If this has been too much for you, get it downloaded. Get it downloaded, walk through it at your own pace. And your first 30 days start from when you've completed that first section, okay? It might not be tomorrow when you start this. It might be Monday. It might be Friday next week. It might even be the 1st of September. That is down to you. I'll tell you now, the quicker you do this, the better. Because November is 3 months from now. All right? And I want you to get a piece of that pie. Trust me. Trust me. I want you to have an audience. I want you to have people saying, right, give me the deals. I want all the deals, like eating out your palms, ladies, because that's what happens in November. But we've got to do the groundwork now. We've got to put in the effort. We've got to complete the guide for us to have social media success. And this is the blueprint right here. So, ladies, don't overcomplicate it. Let's get to it. I am going to love you and leave you for tonight. It's been an absolute pleasure to spend this hour and 15 minutes with you. I'm sorry, it's been long, but I hope it's been useful. And like I said, ladies, this is going to help you stand out. These calls are going to help you stand out because you're not just being left to sort of figure this out yourself. You know, you've got a mentor that has got years and years of experience. Utilize me, utilize our calls to attract people to come and join your organization. Yeah. And let's build this together. You know, we've got a place here where everybody can win. So let's make sure everybody does win. So adios amigos, ladies. It's been a pleasure. And I will see you all next week for more social media marketing blueprint. And we will, I mean, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll do a thread on MMC in just a second because I've not answered any of your questions. So I'll do a thread, put the FAQs on there, and I'll answer them through tonight. Okay, I'm going to go and get my kids in bed. It's 9:15 and still awake. So I'm going to go and do that. So I'll do a thread, answer any questions you've got, put it on there and I'll answer them. So 1 second, let me see. How do I show meeting? Oh, there we go. I just wanted a picture of you all. That's all I wanted. I wanted to see all your gorgeous faces. Oh, look at that. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. Good night, ladies. I will see you all next week. Have a lovely night. And yeah, adios. Bye, ladies. Toodaloo.